Hey folks, what's happening? Good day to you. I want to offer up a little meditation today, so if you've got 10 or 15 minutes to spare, I would love to invite you into a little, what I would call a light building practice. And what I mean by light building practice is just a meditation to ground ourselves to the earth, to check in and connect with divine loving consciousness, and sort of from the inside out, working with our subtle body, subtle energy, and with our light body, essentially just turning on our light. I think, as we're all well aware, in our country, things seem to progressively be getting a little bit dark. And I've been reflecting a lot on this, and I'm meditating a lot on it, and I go back and forth on the spectrum of emotions, how I feel about what's happening. But when I really get into meditation and I reflect and I call in guidance and I ask for insight and wisdom about what's happening in our country, I'm reminded that when things get dark, it's our responsibility to shine brighter, to overwhelm whatever darkness is creeping in or showing up, and to turn our light on even that much brighter. And I mean that not only in the subtle body and energetic and soulful way, but also through our actions, and how we show up on the world. An analogy came to me the other day in a meditation, and basically, imagine we were all like in a stadium, like an arena, and all of a sudden somebody pulled all the lights. All the lights went out and everything went dark. All it takes is one person to have the wherewithal and the creativity to think, if I reach into my phone or reach into my pocket and I grab my phone, I think I could manage to kind of like fumble my way around and turn on the flashlight. So think about one person in a stadium full of, 50, 60, 70,000 people manages to turn their cell phone light on. And all of a sudden you have just one tiny little pinprick of light in this dark arena. But the thing is, because that person now has their light on, the other people within their immediate vicinity can now see just a little bit, right? And then they pull out their phone, turn their light on. Well, now we've got 2, and now we've got 5, and now we've got 12, and now we've got 24, and now we've got 50 lights. And slowly, as each person turns their light on and that light kind of shines and holds a space and a potential for others to find their light and to turn it on, you don't even have to turn every single light on in the stadium for it to be fully lit again. But the ultimate goal would be for it to be fully lit. But I'm not sure if that's the nature of reality. Maybe it's just 50%, and we're happy with that. That remains to be seen. Anyhow, I just want you to think of this moment in time, in our experience, as a time when we're going to be that person who reaches into their pocket and fumbles around to find the light to turn it on for others. And if we see someone who's shining their light, use that as inspiration to shine ours even brighter, and know that collectively, compounded, each one of us who steps into our power, steps into our authentic loving light, that is a bright and powerful force that eventually will overcome and outshine the darkness. So just a little inspiration for the morning, a little download that came to me the other day in meditation to help me reflect on what is it we can do in a moment and a time like this. So I hope that lands and that makes sense to you. So if you're ready, we'll turn on our subtle body flashlight today together, if you're willing to join me. We'll do a quick little meditation, like I said, to ground, connect to the earth, connect to universal loving consciousness, the light of loving awareness. We'll invite that in and just kind of like fill our light body with that energy, and then go about our day and see what comes. All right. So if you're ready and willing, just kind of lay down, get quiet, or you can sit in your favorite posture or asana. Just close your eyes. And first, just turn your awareness to your breath. And just become conscious of your breathing. And just begin to kind of listen with all of your senses to the breath, turning your awareness inward. Connect to the rise and fall of your chest. And as you become more and more aware of your breathing, you become more and more conscious of your breath. Enter into a rhythmic breath where you take an inhale to a count of 6 heartbeats. Hold that breath for 3 beats. Exhale out your mouth to a count of 6 beats. Retain that breath for 3 beats. Just repeat that now for a minute or two. On your next inhale, take a big deep breath in. Exhale, release, and draw your awareness all the way to the base of your spine. And imagine drawing breath now into the very tip of your tailbone. And as you breathe in, you imagine pulling in the life force energy. You exhale, feel that energy charge up at the base of the spine. You'll take another big deep breath in, inhale, and draw that breath all the way up your spine, up between your shoulder blades to the crown of your head. You'll exhale, release, draw it all the way back down to this very tip of the tailbone. Inhale, infuse that breath and that energy with the tailbone. And then exhale, release, drop a long, energetic grounding cord into the earth, like a long extension of your tailbone energetically goes into the earth, drilling down, channeling deep into the core of the earth, sending all of your energy and your awareness to the ground beneath us. And really connect to the earth's gravitational pull. Feel it anchoring, grounding, and rooting us in the here and now. And once we've made that connection, we're going to welcome in the divine light, love, and protection of Divine Earth. Once you set that intention, take a big deep breath in, inhale, and draw up through the grounding cord and up through the body a vibrant orange light. And with that breath, draw it all the way through the torso. Exhale and feel that energy begin to spill out and around us in a big, vibrant ball of orange energy. And just continue to breathe now as you inhale, drawing in that current. Exhale, pulling it through the body, sending it out the crown of the head and around and back into the ground. And just go ahead and cycle this energy for a few rounds of breathing. Time, take a big deep breath in, drawing up that earth energy into the body. Exhale, spilling it out and around you in a big, vibrant bubble of earth energy. And just feel the safety, the protection, the comfort of this energetic connection to the earth. Now turn your awareness to the sky above your head, and we're just going to set the intention to welcome in the divine light, love, and protection of divine heaven. And as we set that intention, start to feel the warmth of the sun sort of bristling above our head. You'll take a big deep breath in. Inhale, feel the warmth of the sun begin to charge up above our heads. Exhale, release, and feel a cascade of gold and white sunlight begin to wash through the crown of the head, down through the body, drawing it all the way to the feet. In our next breath, we cycle that energy now out and around us, also into a big, vibrant bubble of gold and white light. And go ahead and cycle this energy for another few rounds of breathing. As you inhale, you draw in that gold and white light into the crown. Exhale, run it through the body, down through the feet, or down through our base, and then all around us, creating a safe and sacred container of divine loving energy and consciousness. Every breath, we begin to feel those energy fields begin to merge, converge into a bright and beautiful golden light. And as we continue to breathe and integrate those energies, imagine what it looks and feels like to begin to shine that beautiful golden light from the center of your heart. And with every breath, imagine with every sensation in your body, in your being, radiating a pure white light that is so bright, so vibrant. And it just begins to expand outward, illuminating all around us. As we continue to breathe, we send this vibrant energy out to our immediate surroundings. And we extend that white light to our town or our city. continue to breathe, and that extends out to our county, our state. We continue to breathe, and we send that vibrant, loving light throughout the nation, throughout the oceans, the mountains, the deserts, the plains. And that bright and beautiful divine light shines on all the entire planet. And as we continue to breathe, we feel the interconnected nature of all of this existence. The universal kinship we share with every living being on the planet and the planet herself. And we imagine the earth being a bright and beautiful light unto the solar system and the stars. Now we're going to take 3 big energy clearing breaths and draw all that light back into our center. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, release, and kind of just draw all that energy and light, that universal loving consciousness back towards the planet, back inside the atmosphere. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release, drawing that light back closer and closer to our physical body, returning our focus back to our heart center and our breath. Take another big deep breath in. Exhale, release, drawing all that bright and beautiful light back into our heart. Returning to our body. We give thanks for the universal connectivity of all things. We give thanks for this opportunity to practice shining our light together. And most importantly, we give thanks for this opportunity to be alive and breathing. And we send universal loving consciousness not only to ourselves, but to all beings, to this entire planet. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, rub your hands together, and just see if you can kind of feel the energy coursing through your body. Just kind of feel how powerful your heart energy is, your subtle energy is. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I appreciate you. I appreciate this opportunity to practice together. And I hope you'll join me today and every day in turning on our heart light, turning on our loving consciousness, not only for ourselves, but for our community, for our families, for our nations, and for this planet. Thanks for being here. I'm very appreciative of your presence in this world. Peace.